By now we have our first AI chat workflow up and running, but it's time to fix the output for the chat, so let's see how we can do that.
Okay, now that we have created the first workflow, we would expect to use this chat interface to actually do something with it. But when you double click on the node, you can see there is not much to set up here for external usage. And this is one of the errors that are hard to get, because if you click on the plus sign and type in chat, you will see this chat trigger here, which I will drag onto our workflow. It actually looks the same, but when you double click it, you can see that it has this toggle option here to make the chat publicly available, and the original one here is missing this option. So this is one of the cases where you can get very confused, and it might take you a long time to figure out what is actually wrong. But in our case it's simple, we just delete this one and connect the new one. Now we can switch on this option to make it available and copy the URL. And this should be a chat window, but actually it's not. Instead you get this text here. And when you take a closer look, you see that the workflow must be active for the production URL. So let's go back to the workflow, and here we have another toggle option to make it active. And it says you can now make calls to your production chat URL. These executions will not show up immediately in the editor, but you can see them in the execution list. Okay, I know. Let's go back to the browser window and press F5 or click refresh. And here is the chat interface. It's not a nice one, but it should actually do the job for now. We can type in a question below. So let's try 3 + 3. And when I press enter, I actually get an answer, but it's in JSON format. And that's not what humans expect. So usually you would now open this node here and try to find something about it that could make the output better. But the simple solution is to actually delete the node for the OpenAI output and pick the basic LLM chain. And when you do that, you will see that it comes up with this red exclamation mark, which says no node connected to required input model. So we need to add an AI model here. And that's where we can pick one of the available options. In my case, I'm going to use OpenAI chat model, GPT-4o mini. Now let's save this. No, I don't want to try the new alpha canvas. Instead, I want to reload the chat window and type in 4 + 4. And now I actually get a text, which is what we wanted. Now let's try who is James Bond. It thinks for a while, and here is a nicely formatted text output, which is much better to read for humans than this JSON format. And that's how you fix the issue, how you can actually get text. Inside of the basic LLM chain, you could toggle this switch to require a specific output format. If you do, you see that you can use an output parser to get structured output in the JSON format if you need to. But actually this text AI response is what I would expect as a human user. So now our simple basic workflow is finished, and we can get on with the next step.
Hey, if you are a business owner, Premium Business Automation would be interesting for you, because you can get free courses about AI automation and business automation workflows. It's completely free, you don't have to log in or do anything. Just go to the site, enjoy the videos, and if you want to get in touch, you can click on this button to send an email or just use voice recording. For now I say thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.